Very good morning to you and welcome to day 4 here in the beautiful city of Podcetrtek in Slovenia. It's the Kamui European Youth Championships and we're at the quarter-final stage of the under-17s Temple division and a match between Mark Żabo and Edgar Lichtenwolner. So here we go. I was wondering where the other two balls were. They're lagging with them, look. Well, we're going to have to call in a referee here, I think, to decide who's won the lag. It looks to me as if the 4 balls won it, but obviously I'm not in line with it. It's great to be with you guys. I'm Mark White. And of course, because it's 10 ball, it is Cool Pocket. It's a race to 6. Yeah, there you go. I could tell it was the 4 ball from here. There's nothing wrong with my eyes. So the Slovakian will wrap the balls first. It's alternate break. The table is tapped. The lag is decided. We're all ready to get this quarter-final underway, and we will be having semi-finals and the finals for you also today. Waiting for the go-ahead. He's got it. Breaking from outside the box. That's how I like to think. I love to think outside the box. So we do have 3 tables televised for you. Tables 1, 2 and 3. All free to watch on Pro Billiard TV. So the young Austrian putting the young Slovakian in a little bit of trouble here. Maybe 3 rails here, or just the 2. Good contact. Has he had a bit of luck? Has he got cover? I don't think so. So an early chance, not that easy, is it, to get on the 2 ball? You can see his brain working there. How am I going to get to that blue 2? Well, maybe didn't have the angle, so another good safety. Well, you'll be happy with that as well. Young man sponsored by Q-Tech and Town. And this young man, a Predator player. Good to see these young kids getting sponsorship deals at young ages. Gives them all the encouragement, doesn't it? This is very impressive safety from these two. I mean, look at this. Every time they're getting out of the hook, they're relaying one. Tremendous stuff, this, so far. Do love a good safety battle as well in rotation. Did finish runner-up in his national championships in 8-ball and 9-ball. The young Austrian coming to the table now. And if this is a sign of things to come, we're going to be here all night. This might be the only match we got time for today. This safety is absolutely fantastic. I think there is a little piece of this one ball, but not really much to do anything with. But he's got to work with it. Can send it away maybe. Hold the cue ball down this end. I got the dreaded double kiss. Always a danger when the balls are lined up like that. May go very thin on this one ball. Oh, that's the first error. And it's a half chance now. Slightly awkward cueing by the 8. And it's a little bit of a thin one and not easy to get on the 2. He's going to have to go back and forth with the cue ball. Maybe a little touch of right hand side would help as well. Bit of right spin on the cue ball. Didn't get too much right spin, so the cue ball kind of just went back and forth on the same trajectory of the natural angle. Now can possibly leave himself a 3-6 combo. Oh, it's difficult now. Probably just the safety again. We've already crowned 2 straight pool champions, Max Benko in the under-17s and Ruben Gomez from Portugal in the under-19 straight pool division. Both picking up their gold medals. We have the young ladies as well, of course, taking part. 8-ball, 9-ball and 10-ball. A few little kisses along the way, but he got there. Mark Jarbo from Slovakia in his chair, looking pretty calm. I'm not sure how old Edgar is. I think he's 15, I think I read, where he's stretching a little bit too far there and he's miscued. So ball in hand for the Slovakian. Is he going for 3 fouls here, the naughty boy? Yeah, that's a good shot because he's got the one rail across, of course, from the long rail. Needs to catch the underside of this 3 ball though. Medium speed. Whoa, settle for that. Got the double kiss there. It's plain to see neither player going to take any unnecessary risks early on in this match. This has been a very long rack of 10 balls so far, not because lack of missed shots. I mean, there's no pot's been gone for really. Only the 1 and the 2. The rest has been all about safety. But now is a real chance. Ball in hand on the 3. He does need an accurate positional shot though to get to the 4, but then it should be plain sailing. So he's got ball in hand to go anywhere he wants. It was always going to be the problem, wasn't it? Getting a nice shot on the 4. Good kick though, not left anything easy. Probably just the safety again. Oh, a little bit surprised he went that way. Thought he would have gone the other way. Could have gone to get the cue ball behind the 10. Now if you're wondering what that little white dot is to the right of the Slovakian flag, that indicates that Mark Szabo broke off in the first rack. Yeah, nicely done. 10 will be respotted. It's not an early win, but it does keep the run out going. And now needs to power up here. Low right hand spin. About 5 on the clock face. And that's a pretty good shot he's played there. Done very well. Done a little bit too well. But if it does go past the 8, which I think it clearly does, he can play centre table. Just be careful, but very mindful of the 9. This is a thin one. Yeah, it was a lot thinner than that. Little stroke of fortune though. Don't think he has the potting angle, although he seems to be looking at it. Maybe he does. He's certainly got a thin edge of it that he can do something with. Can see the cogs in the brain working. He's not very tall, is he? Can be an issue, but nothing you can't get over. I mean, look at ooloh�cal. I think he's taller than ooloh�cal already. Alex is tiny. He's a tiny lion. He's a little cub. He does have just a little bit of head and body movement on the shot. A real hotbed of pool though, Austria. There's some great players, the Oceans, Mario He, Max Lechner, Gutenberger. He tried to check the cue ball and over-checked it. So ball in hand once again. Short on the positional side again. Never easy when the object ball is so close in the jaws of the corner pocket. Never easy to get the cue ball out of there. Can still stroke this in though. Hit it a lot harder than I thought he would. Thought he maybe could avoid the cannon, but he didn't. So he's going for the bank shot. Can go brave and hold the cue ball there for a straight 10 to the top left. Just coming round to check that out. He has rather a unique stance, doesn't he? Just have a look at how he sets up. Looked a little bit different to me. Kind of pretty side on. Well, what a 9 out of 10 ball though. And eventually, it was a pretty long rack, but it was, well, it was very tactical, wasn't it? Took about 14 minutes. So the little white dot moves next to the Austrian flag. There you see our table 2 match. Tim de Reiter is on the mic for that one. It's Arolden and Serenius. And Yurin Kovsnovsky against Mr. Furco on table number 3. All available on Pro Billiard TV. So dry break. Well, this is on 2, 3, 4, 5, all linked together. 6, of course, will go when the 1's gone. 7, they're all nicely in the open. Just a couple of early shots to play. Position to the 4, and then you should be okay. Nice little angle now on this 3 ball. Low left to get on the 4 ball in the side pocket, either side. Just a little bit straight. Would have liked to have. No, he's okay. He's got a slight angle. Can use top on the cue ball here. It's pretty good. Wanted to be a little bit straighter, but it was a nice stroke to get to where he is. I think he can still hold it okay. He's going around the angles. Now has options, can draw past the 10 off the side rail. He's looking very confident now, isn't he? Nice angle on this 9 to play the 9 and the 10 into the same pocket. And this will level things up for Mark Szabo. Wants a bounce. Edgar showing us in the first rack. He's got his potting boots on. Mark Szabo showing us that he's up for this as well. And a reverse dish off the break of a gut. It will be the Slovakian to break off next. So good to see both players in stroke. We also have the start of the 8-ball today also. That's going on at the moment. Blues are round 1. All the information, guys, is on EPBF.com if you'd like to follow the schedule and the latest scores. And don't forget the 3 tables, all free to view on Pro Billiard TV. And table 3 is going all day long. Oh, he's overdone that slightly, but it's dropped. Somehow it's dropped. He's okay just to hold off this 3-ball for the 4. Now, has he got the angle to kind of stun draw in between the 4-10? It looks like he's going to catch the 7 actually. He's going to go forwards. Oh, that's a really nice shot. Good judgment of pace. Oh, he's dicing with danger just a little bit. I think he might be okay on this. Such a great experience for these youngsters to play on top quality equipment in really nice arenas as well. Well, he looks very disappointed with that, but he's got to suck it up and go again here. He's still at the table. He's still got a shot at the 8. No time to be dejected. Got to get yourself up for this next shot. So he's going to draw off this low left, as you can see on the cue ball. Pretty good. A couple more for a 2-1 win, or 2-1 lead, I should say. Good to see a few of you joining us, guys, here on Pro Billiard TV. I do keep my eye on the chat, just to make sure you're behaving yourselves, really. Not really. If you've got any questions, do feel free to ask. If I don't know the answer, I'll find somebody that does. So 2-1 up and breaking. Proudly wearing Austria on his back. I bet Albin's heard of him. Of course, in Austria, you've also got Sandra Baumgartner, Lena Primus. Good spread. Made a ball. I think his opponent wasn't sure he'd made one there. I think he was out of his chair to play a shot. And this is another chance. And it's a good chance. Oh, a lovely bit of right-hand spin on that cue ball there. Checking it up for the 3. Nice shot. Good afternoon, Roger. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. He's going to have to put a little bit into this one. I think he does just have a slight angle, but it's going the wrong way, so he needs to come across the face. Oh, he's just caught it. Now, of course, has the 10 and the 7 to contend with, whichever way he goes. Just wondering, can he draw himself out of trouble? You see the eyes flicking. Oh, cue ball. Oh, he's okay, just. Yeah, didn't really get enough right-hand spin on it to check it back off the rail. Very difficult to hold that one. But it's all he could do, really. Oh, what a shot he's played there. That's a beauty. And although this distance on this 7 ball, it's not as difficult as the last one he's just made. Trying to watch his body there just to see if he moved on the shot. I think he did slightly. Yeah, he was up off his cue. I just watched the replay. Bit of movement. So that's something Edgar needs to work on. And to be honest, it's something that most players tend to forget sometimes, to keep the head down. You imagine moving your head, and that of course translates to movement of the body, movement of the cue arm. So you lose accuracy, and over a long distance it's even more exposed. Chance for Mark to level things up again here. Nice angle on this 9. Be a little bit disappointed, I think, Edgar there. Was on for our first break and run. Missed the 7 ball though. Now then, what's going on over on table 2? There you see it. My colleague Tim de Ruyter from the Netherlands is on the mic for that one. He'll be on table 2 for the first 2 matches, and then we'll switch over. I'll be on table 2 for the last 2. Tim will be on table 1 for the last 2. Got to share the love, guys. Got to share the love. Here we go then. 4 railer maybe. No. Oh, the 4 ball maybe. Yes. but no shot on the one. Well, look at that. We have Sandra Baumgartner in the chat. I really enjoy watching Sandra play, actually. Very attacking. Nice stroke. S. Baumi. You cannot hide, Sandra. Well, some interesting information there. Yeah, although it's under 17, he's 13 years old. So thanks for that little piece of information. Now, for those of you that may be new to the game of rotation, you can call a push out and play a push out after the break. You can push anywhere. You don't have to hit a rail. You can hit any ball. You don't have to hit a ball. But of course, when your opponent comes to the table, if they don't like what you've left, they can put you back in. He was tempting me into the one ball there, and he took the bait. And now a chance for Mark Jarbo. So 1, 2, 3. The 4 has already gone, of course, on the break. Just a little bit of work to do. From the 3 to the 4. He's got a good angle on this 3, though. Sorry, 3 to the 5, I should say. Left himself a little more angle than he wanted. That's why he didn't take it on. A little bit surprised at that. Possible bank shot on here for the youngster. Oh, this is a smart shot. Now, has he got him? Or has he left a little thin edge on it? We are playing with a 35-second shot clock, guys. One extension each a rack, of course. You know the drill by now. Oh, good effort. May call the 10 ball here, just as a precaution. He's played that very well indeed. Good speed. Got distance. Probably just go side to side here. Try and get cover. With the red 3 to the left of the 7. A chance now for Edgar to get a good telling safety in here. Put a bit of pressure on. Get distance and cover. Oh, he's got the distance, but no cover. Still nothing easy, though, for Mark. Well, I often get asked the question, what matches do I prefer to commentate on? Which discipline, whether it be straight ball, 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball. I love the mixed doubles, but I love commentating on any pool of the juniors as well. It's great to see the future of pool in action. Be in 10 years' time, I can have the privilege of saying I remember commentating on these when they were just out. So it's always nice to follow the careers. Well, you would never hear me use the expression whippersnapper. That's not my kind of style. Oh dear, I just did. It's okay. I did just check the meaning of it before. Obviously, I've heard the term used many times in my life. And it's a young, experienced person who is irritatingly overconfident, presumptuous, or cheeky. They've certainly got a little bit of cheekiness about them. Confidence, something that you all need at the table. Big part of the game, being confident. Needs this to go, needs cover on this behind the 8. I was once a whippersnapper. Some say I'm a grumpy old man now, but I'm not. Old, yes. Grumpy, never. I'll tell you what, that was very, very close to making that 6 ball there from Mark Jarbo. Excellent. But it is ball in hand. Oh dear, oh dear. How's he gonna miss that? Yeah, a grimace from Edgar there. And no excellent chance to get back into the lead again. And halfway to the 6 you need to reach the semi-finals. Looking at just stopping the cue ball here. Go for an angle on the 9 ball. Not too much of an angle though. Nice stun follow there. Very nice done. So Edgar taking the opportunity for a timeout. Each player will have the option of a 5-minute timeout. So we're going to do the same, guys. And we'll see you very, very soon for the remainder of this match. We'll leave you with a little look at table 2 while we're gone. Back soon. Welcome back, guys, to Slovenia and the Kamui EPBF European Pool Youth Championships. Playing the 10-ball division. This is the 17s quarter-final match. From Austrian at the table, Victor Milona, Jabo, Slovakia. As we enter the second half of this match, you don't want to start letting your opponent get 2 racks in front. So important time of the match this now. Coming short side on the 4. Will just manage to miss the 10 and look at this little bump. Well, he'll take that, won't he? Finished very, very nice on this 4-ball. I'm sure his heart was in his mouth at one stage, but he made it there. Oh, a little bit of a wild one there, wasn't it? Really overhit that one. Yeah, 7 doesn't go to the bottom left, so you have to make sure he gets on it into the side. Made sure he got past the 9-ball there. Didn't want to bring that into play. Just jacking up slightly just to hold. Edgar was first in this rack. Missed the 5-ball. Not only missed it, but scratched as well. So gave Mark ball in hand. And this is the result. It's going to be, or should be, a 2-rack lead at 4-2, needing just 2 to get himself a place in the semi-final later on today. It's gone just far enough for it to be comfortable into the side pocket. Always nice when you've got to look at the cue ball, the object ball, and the pocket all in your eye line. Just makes the pot a little bit easier. And 2-rack lead it is at 4-2. And he will have the break as well. And right on schedule. There is the schedule. You see the finals tonight at 8:15. Semi-finals at 5:15. Good solid break that was. And he's rewarded with a ball as well. Unfortunate, nothing doing on the 1. Three does look a little bit in jail, but it's not solitary confinement. It's kind of an open prison. So it does have pockets, at least 3. Well, he's in, got a chance here, but it's a big shot, jacked up to get back for the 2. Yeah, lots of body movement there again. Well, I'm not sure if you know him, Sandra, the young boy, whether you have any contact with him. But if I was his coach, I'd be telling him to just keep that body still. He's been guilty of a lot of body movement on occasions. Not being harsh. I know he's only 13, but it's a great habit to get rid of. Get some good habits. Get rid of the bad ones as soon as you can. This is a nice shot. Oh, it doesn't want to be over the 4 though. Oh, it's just gone a little bit awkward. Can he get to the centre of the cue ball? If you've just joined us here on Billiard TV, we've got 3 tables on offer for you. Tables 1, 2 and 3 in action. And at the moment, on this table 1, we are playing the under-17s quarter-final in the 10 ball division. Now then, this is a dangerous shot, and that's why the head's dropped, because those middle pockets become like buckets on these shots for some reason. They're not, but you see him just tapping the pocket there. They're pretty tight as middle pockets go, but they seem to be very big as far as the white's concerned. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Good judge of speed. And this is a good opportunity to get onto the hill now. Oh, it's gone wrong, but it's gone wrong just on the good side for the Slovakian, not so much for the young Austrian. This is a chance then now to arrive at the hill and put a lot of pressure on the youngster. No. Yes. Oh, it's another nervy one though. Betwixt and between. Make your choice. This is where preference comes in. Do you fancy it into the lower left or the lower right? He favours the lower left. Yeah, it's there. Very nicely done. A little bit of disappointment on the face of Edgar there, but you can understand it. What he's got to remember is this is a terrific experience. He'll look back on this in a few years. All this experience is something that you just cannot teach. You cannot buy it. It's just something that you have to go through, and it makes you stronger in the long run. And he's so young. To get this experience at such a young age is absolutely huge. It really is. See players like Savannah Easton in the US, who started when she was 11, playing in tournaments now. She's one of the most feared players in the women's game. I believe she's just turned 16. I was at her 11th birthday party in Las Vegas at a pool room called Banging Balls. We had a tournament for her birthday. I actually came third. I think I gave her a 4-ball signed by Joshua Filler for a birthday present on her 11th birthday. She now plays doubles on the Predator Tour with the biggest names in pool. She's played with Jason Shaw, SVB, Skylar Woodward. All that experience, that's the point I'm trying to make. All that experience you pick up when you're young stand you in such good stead going forward in your career, if it's what you decide you want to do. A bit of pressure on here. We are playing 3-foul rule. He needs to hit this. If he doesn't, he'll definitely be in trouble the next time. Oh, and he hasn't hit it. Wow. Well, he hasn't got it tight in behind that 2-ball. He's just warned him, look, that he's on 2 fouls, which you have to do. If you don't warn your opponent, it doesn't count. Well, it'd be a shame if it was to end on 2 fouls, or 3 fouls rather. Well, the line looks okay. 2 rails. Great shot under a lot of there. Very, very good shot. Appreciated as well by his opponent. Nice to see Mark Jarbo, little tap on the table there. That was huge pressure. If he didn't hit that one ball, it was all over. He lives to fight another day. He's still got it all to do though. 5-2 down, race to 6. He's at it again, look. He's relentless, isn't he? But this time, he has an open shot. May have to come around a couple of rows. Good angle here, actually, to develop the 2 ball. Not sure it does pass the 5. And maybe it does pass the 5, actually. Look, the way he's played that shot. Nice use of follow with left-hand spin there. Okay, still a bit of distance, but expect him to make this one. Well, he played it off of the 8, I believe. So perhaps it didn't go directly. Oh dear, look at this. This is the kind of stuff that drives you crazy when it happens. I mean, he's missed that ball by a long way. Got a very lucky roll. He's played it well there. And now roll reversal. He's got Mark in a bit of trouble. Good to have you in the house, Lincoln City, in Oregon. Tough going out there, isn't it, Edgar? Puffing the cheeks. He does have a shot here, though. Not easy, of course, to get on the 4. He could take a chance, run it through, play the 4 to the side pocket. Oh, very close. And would have been on the 4 as well, just checking to see if he'd get on the 4. He got half the shot right. I've been very impressed, though, with the young Austrian. He showed little flashes that he's got what it takes to be a player. Just something, if you are watching this back, Edgar, at a later stage, I'd just try and keep that head a little bit more still, especially on the longer shots. I know it's tough, but it's just such a helpful little tip. And I think he'll be absolutely fine. To be in the quarterfinals at age 13 is pretty impressive in itself. Well, there is room for the 7, as you can see, but these are often missed to the left. Not this time, right in the heart. So he's just 4 balls away then from a place in the last 4. don't know about you guys, but I've thoroughly enjoyed this match. It's been, I'm not saying it's the best match I've ever commentated on. It's always been interesting. There's been some really good safety. The safety in the first rack was outstanding. It really was. Some great resafes, and that's a lovely little shot he's played there. Just got to be careful of the scratch here. Yeah, just got enough on it. Nicely done. So, a big round of applause for both players for putting up a good fight. The scoreline not really suggesting a true tale. But there it is, and it's a struggle to get out, but shake hands they do. Congratulations to Mark Jarbo from Slovakia. He will move on. Unfortunately, 10 ball is over for Edgar Lichten-Wallner, but he will be back for the 8 ball and the 9 ball. And I'll be back with some more action for you very, very soon. I'm Mark White. Thanks for joining me. Ta-ra for now.
short clock, yes. The referee is over here. I'll do the short clock and score.
There is no like referee by table, right?
No, it's an area referee. Yes, if you need a referee, you just say, I need a referee, I will stop the time. We will wait for the referee. So that's all just your cue case.
Yeah, I do that.
Thank you. And you will start in about 15 minutes.
Very good afternoon to you and welcome back to the beautiful country, Slovenia. And we're playing the Kamui EPBF Youth Championships here in Podcetrtek. An interesting game coming up for you now. Julia Babicha up against Rachel Enfray from France. There you see, proudly wearing the country on her back. One thing we have in common, Rachel and I, both our countries have been knocked out of the World Cup football. Anyway, never mind, there's always 4 years. So here we go. The game is tempo. Race, as you can see on your screens, race to 5. It is cool shot. I actually saw an interview with young Rachel yesterday by Luke Riches. Luke is still there doing all these great interviews. And I'm sure we'll be seeing him introducing the players later on as well. In the semi-finals, this is the quarter-final, of course. It's one of those occasions, wasn't it? It's a big pocket, that. You know, either went off the 4 or the 6 or both of them. Oh, a little bit quick on the stroke there, Rachel. Don't see too many left-handers in the women's game. Probably the most famous left-handed female, Jessica Centeno. Pretty sure it's her dad, Radislav. Great player from Poland as well, of course. So just a few early nerves for both these young ladies. And this one is the right side of the table for Rachel. And Jubal in behind the 8. Sure, we have plenty of people watching from France and Poland. Good to have you with us, guys. Hope you're enjoying this coverage here on Pro Billiard TV of the Youth Championships. Three tables going on at the moment. Tables 1, 2 and 3. Yes, men's action on table for you. Gomez, Ruben Gomez in action. Up against Schmitz. This is a good reply from the young French lady. The Mademoiselle. I did French at school. It's not the language that's a problem for me, it's remembering it. Oh, this is a nice shot. Overhit slightly. But nice idea. Needs some help from the 9. She's not going to get it. I believe she won a bronze medal actually last year, Rochelle. Be looking to go a little bit better this year. Oh, that wobbled. Didn't pot that one cleanly, which has meant the cue ball didn't travel quite as far. So just an off-angle 9 ball here. Got some travelling to do with the cue ball. I kind of thought she was going to pull the trigger before she actually did. Just want to keep an eye on her feathering. Of course, you can't tell someone how to feather. It's totally a unique thing to the actual player. So confident start from the young lady from France, and it will be Julia to break off. There you see our brand new little dot there. Look, the little white dot next to the Polish flag indicates that it will be Julia breaking off in this second rack, race to 6. 35-second shot clock, remember, guys. And we're breaking from outside the box, so you're not allowed to break from the middle. They're just making it a little bit more difficult. And it is a tapped rack. There's no template used, no triangle. The table is tapped. And talking of taps, it's dry. Actually, we do have a hosepipe ban in the UK at the moment, I've been told. To trust her luck slightly. Yeah, doesn't have enough of the 3 ball. I wonder will she jump this? It's a nice jumping distance. This is one of my favourite distances to jump over. Land right on the back of the 3. Make the 5. I think she's called the 5, didn't she? We'll soon see. Maybe she's called the 3 in the top. Let's see which way she goes. Yeah, she did play the 5, but she's got the cue ball. So ball in hand. So a chance now for Julia Babica to get that arm moving. Yeah, her feathers were a bit quicker. Not so many of them that time. I was just wondering, did she second guess herself on that 9 ball in the last rack? Certainly has a nice stroke. Yeah, I think she's more fluent and has a better rhythm when she's just that few couple of feathers. Let's watch again. Yeah, I think that's her rhythm. That's her timing. I like it. Now this is not dissimilar to that 9 ball I was talking about in the last rack. So a little bit of a tester. Let's see if she's put that last one out of her mind. I'll just smooth this in. Just draw it slightly. Put the 10 into the same pocket. And keep the head nice and still. Very nice indeed. Big shot that was. Yeah, very nicely done indeed. So we've got a game on our hands here, guys. This looks very, very interesting, this one. It is a quarter-final, so both players are cueing nice. Got a good rhythm about them. There you see our 3 streamed tables, all available on Pro Billiard TV for you. Yeah, ball down in the side. Now, how much of this 1 ball does she have? If she's got the potting angle, she'll be going at it. She will be on the 2. Well, she overcut it and she wasn't on the 2. This 1 ball available. Big shot here, a lot of cue ball movement. If she's to get anywhere near the 4 ball. Maybe she has a slight angle where she can go forwards, but no, she's drawing. Wow, what a shot that she's played there. Very nice. Timed it very nicely. That's what all these players are trying to do. Get maximum out of the cue ball with minimum effort. There's Ruben Gomez in the background. Your straight pull under 19 champion beat Walter Lycra in the final on the second day. And incidentally, the prizes, the medals and the ceremony for that straight pull will be after the 10 ball. So we'll do the 10 ball and the straight pull together. I do believe that's the way it's going to be done. Always a proud moment for the athletes to get up on that podium and be presented with their medals, something that they'll remember for a lifetime and something that can never be taken away from them. It's quite, when you think about it, the magnitude of it to win a European medal, regardless of colour, is a real achievement. You see, now that ball wouldn't have gone if she hadn't have cued it smoothly. Just caught it a little bit thick, which has taken some pace out of the cue ball. So this is it's a tricky little 8 down the rail. Still fancier to make it though. Oh, she's caught it too thick. Pushed it into the rail. She'll be disappointed there. It was a good chance to take the lead after being 1 down. And now this is a chance for Rochelle. Oh, what a stroke that was. That's exactly what I was talking about. A nice, smooth, easy cue action. Getting maximum reaction. Oh, she's got too much reaction out of that though. And now this 10 ball has become very missable, especially where the cue ball's gone. You've got to be careful of this cue ball as well. Well, played it like it was hanging over the hole. 2-1 to Rachel Enright. Is it Enfroy? Enfroy? One thing I do note, it's 2-1 and it's Julia to break off in this race to 5 for a place in the semi-finals. Well, good strike, plenty of power. Made a ball. Made the 3. And now may only have a push out if we do have any newcomers to 10 ball after the break off. You or your opponent can come to the table and play what's called a push out. It's a shot that you can only play after the break. You can push the cue ball anywhere. You don't have to hit a rail. You can hit any ball. But of course, when your opponent comes to the table, if they don't like what you've left them, they can put you back in. So you're trying to play a shot. You're trying to tempt them into playing a shot. But if they do give it back to you, you've always got something in the back of your mind to play yourself, just in case you get it back. Having a long, hard think about it. I mean, basically, can she put her in any more trouble than she's already in here? I like this shot. Look at this. If this runs, this is a terrific shot. Well, I like what she was trying there. And she has got the hook. I think she was trying to get in behind the 9. But she has got cover, so good shot. Oh, the way she's looking at this, she's looking at the potting angle to this bottom left-hand corner. Well, now it's all about this one ball, isn't it? Everything else in the open. Laying just may be a little bit difficult. Doesn't go past the 9 ball. There is an 8-9 combo on for later on. Yeah, don't mind the way she's played that. Pretty good. Wrong. Oh, may have done. The short one is coming out again. This is not easy. This is quite a long jump, you know, to a ball which is very near the rail. Oh, she's run out of time. It's ball in hand. Well, we don't see too many time fouls, but there is a beeping shot clock. It beeps once at 10 and then it starts beeping continuously for 5 seconds down. So I was possibly looking at a 3-1 lead in this. We could be 2-2. Yeah, I find that fascinating, you know. Remember what I was talking about before when she had that 9 ball that she doubled up on her pre-shot routine? I think she did the same there. I might be talking out of turn, but I think that was always going to be close to this corner. I'm surprised it didn't go, to be honest. I just want to watch Julia on a few more shots just to make her decision, but well, she missed a scratch on the first one, but not this time. Well, the only thing you can say about that shot is at least the 5 didn't drop. Now she does have to play position to the 7 rather than having ball in hand on 7. And we know whenever it's very tight in the pocket, never easy to judge the speed. And she needs to leave herself an angle to get up for that 8 ball. Yeah, that's nicely done. She's okay. Can just plain ball this. Just Just a high ball, stroke it home. Oh dear. The things that happen on a 9 by 4.5 foot table never ceases to amaze me. If you miss that point, you're dead on the 8, and it's no problem. Now it's changed the whole shot and maybe the match. Well, she's overcut it, I think. Whoa. She caught that so thin, and look at where the 10 and the cue ball have gone. What did I just say? Crazy things happen in this game. Looked like she'd overcut the 8 ball, caught the 10 ball perfectly, and now the game stands at 2-2. It will be Rachel Enfroy breaking off in rack number 5. There's a little look at our straight pull European champion under 19s at the table. Oh, he's left a little bit of a tempter. Dry break. Now this is very awkward. Maybe you just push to a jump here or take the jump on yourself now. But you could just push it a little bit closer and make the jump that much easier with a push. I think she's decided just to take the jump shot on now. If you make it, you're going to be going into the 4 ball as well. I wonder if can you get a double kiss off the 4 and send the cue ball back out. Oh, it's been a bit unfortunate, I think. I don't think she's got anything on this 2 ball. It's certainly not a jumpable one this time, so she's going to have to kick at this. Oh, hasn't called anything. Not that I saw. You should always call something. A just in case call. But she's got it. Well, I don't want to say safe because maybe there's a possibility of a bank on here, but it's more than likely going to be a safety. Yeah, she'll take that. The stumpy jumpy cue is coming out again. Don't know why I've never thought of saying that before. There you see the golden glove for the 30-year anniversary of Predator. Will she be picking up? Will she have something else gold in her hands at the end of this tournament? See, she had some silver earrings on. Maybe she'll have a silver necklace as well in the way of a medal. Oh, she's got away with that. But a good chance here to get a good safety shot in. Yeah, crucial rack this one, really. It'll get you into the lead again, but more importantly, it will mean you're just one away from the hill. Yeah, this has gone just a little bit horrible. Got to watch the scratch in the side. On the other hand, you need to be on the 4 ball after it. I think she's okay with the scratch. She can avoid it. But she's got to dig down, and that, of course, increases the difficulty of the shot. Makes it 20% harder. Well, seems happy enough. Nice little smile there from Julia. I wonder if Mum and Dad are up in the stands, in the bleachers. I'm sure they are. Must be very proud to sit and watch your daughter playing in the quarterfinals of a Youth European Championships. Such nice arena. Yeah, it won't count. It's called pocket, of course. If you make it into the wrong pocket, it's your opponent's choice. And of course, she'll be taking this on. I think she's just lost a bit of her rhythm at the moment, Rochelle. Just a little bit quick on the backswing there, I thought. That was a beautiful stroke, that was. Really nicely played. Top marks for that one. And now can go forward with the cue ball. Just a little dab of right hand spin if she wishes. There you see just a half a tip of right hand spin just to coax it over slightly. Just off straight. Played that well. Didn't want to nick that. I think we might see Shorty again. Well, I love her attitude actually around the table. Doesn't seem to get upset. Seems pretty calm. Just kind of shrugging it off with a little bit of a smile. She knew she should have been nowhere near that 9 ball with the cue ball, so it's her own doing. You just get the feeling, don't you, that both players know just how important this rack is. Of course, they're all important, but any lead that you can get now as we get towards the business end of this quarter-final, it's precious. And that was a nice little bump, a kinder bump than the one that Julia had a little bit earlier. Yeah, I think use a cushion here. Don't think try and hold it, just let the cue go a little bit. I think it was going to stop. Rolled and rolled and rolled. Nicely done. So Rochelle in for it. Takes the lead. 3-2. And Julia has decided she's going to take her time out. So the same guys will leave you with a bit of schedule to take a look at, and then I'm sure we'll give you a bit of table 12, and we'll be back with the remainder of this match very, very soon. Warm welcome back to you guys to the Kamui EPBF European Pool Youth Championships, coming to you live from Podcetrtek in Super Slovenia. Bit of expert racking there, wasn't it? The tap table, nice and quick, gives you a consistent rack, and both players actually have been consistently making balls on the break. So slight advantage to the Mademoiselle from France. Oh, that's a nice break, making the one ball as intended in the side pocket. Played the cut break, and there's a nice look at the two as well. Four ball is the obvious banana skin in the bunch. Remember guys, you can check out all the schedule and latest scores and previous scores on EPBF.com. That stands for European Pocket Billiards Federation. And that one's gone slightly wrong. She's eyeing up the cut. It's pretty thin. Cue ball's going to be running wild as well. Caught it too thick. Was trying to get onto the purple four. Good effort. Three balls leaked out. It may go here as well. It's going to take a bit of work though to get a shot on the four ball. May just play safe here. Well, it was a big pocket with the six ball there. Is the bank on? We'll soon see. Does she point to the side pocket or not? No, just the safety then, I would imagine, unless she's mouthed it. Oh, she must have called it. I didn't see her call it though. Great attitude though. You've got to love her attitude. Well, that's very unlucky. She hasn't been shy to get the short cue out, has she? And she's done pretty well with it. And that was a very, very good pot. Unfortunately, got the kiss and lost the cue ball. So a chance then. Now. And this is to get on the hill for Rochelle. I think we're going to see these two young ladies in a lot of battles over the coming years. I really like both of their styles. Bit of work to do here. Can draw it, swing it in and out the corner, or go forwards with a bit of left. Yeah, a little bit short. It's going to have to go back and forth now. So this 10 ball to arrive at Le Hill. And in it goes, 4-2 it is. So the French lady on the hill. Now I know I just gave you the EPBF website, guys, but I think there's a problem with it at the moment. I'm trying to get on it to give you some latest scores, and I think it may be down at the moment. Oh, it's just come back up again. There we go. Heard me talking about it. So breaking off for the match then. Now Ruben Gomez, champion, he's at it again. He's 5-0 up against Valentin Schmidt in that race to 7. So he's 2 away from victory. It's over on table 2. Apologies for that, guys. Just a little technical hitch, but I am back. Now then, this rack is for the match and a place semi-finals. A little bit of work to do. And she can just stun up the 6 to the bottom right. Oh, that's confidently played. Oh, a little bump, but it's okay. Oh, what a chance now this is. This will be a big win for Rochelle. Win this, you're guaranteed a medal. Of course, we still have the 8 ball and the 9 ball to come. Certainly got hold of that one, didn't she? And that's the difference, you see. When you're cueing really well, you get so much more reaction. Oh, that's a great shot. So this straightforward 10 to the side then for a very, very good victory over a very, very good established player, Julia Babica. Yeah, she'll be disappointed, but that young lady will move on. I'm going to move on as well, guys, but we will be back with some more action for you. We've got semi-final action coming up for you next. See you soon. Ta-da.